Happy Friday.
Hi.
Jeremy, I just realized that you called this daddy work.
Yes. And?
So our game friends, Jody and Jesse, call my father's work daddy work. And starting Friday off with a cold one.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we have started calling it that too because it's faster and easier to say. Hey Cosmic, happy Friday! Dakota knows what time it is. It's time for a beat drop. Herc? Where's Herc? Oh, Herc's under the table. Come here, Herc.
Of course. Herc, come here.
And we'll wait and give Barbie hers
Come on, little shark.
on screen. So, or I guess I can just go ahead and do this. Okay, Barbie, say thank you, Cosmic Beat. She's learning fast. Herc's under the table. So it's Friday, man. And I am thankful for that.
It is that.
It's Friday all day. This week was simultaneously 30 seconds and 4 years long. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
But we are continuing playing games that we love. And like we said, we're going to be playing My Father's Work, aka Daddy Work, today. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer stream than we normally do on Fridays.
I'm like, maybe we'll get through it faster this time.
Yeah, well, it is just 2, and we don't have to do the teach like we did the last time because we hadn't played it in like a year. I'm just going to slide all of this a little bit this way. So, Germs, what we're doing, Fear of the Unknown?
Yeah, this is the one we did last time. It was the only one we hadn't done at all until then. So,
It really did me dirty last time, so this is its time to make up for that.
we've done the other 2 boxes multiple playthroughs now. This one we've only done once. So,
Okay.
I picked it again because
Why not?
it's still the one we've done the least.
Okay.
So
Man, I wonder if they're planning on putting out any expansions for this.
I need to look. I feel like...
I looked the last time we played.
And there was nothing.
No, there...
I mean...
It was... Okay, so I typed
queued
in...
up for it, like...
It's so funny, because I typed in My Father's W into Google, and it said it auto-populated work expansions. So that means that's the number one thing people have searched for, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just us jonesing for that new fix. Oh, you can see Herc's little snouty on the Barbie cam.
Of course.
It looks... So we got a new card in our computer, and everything looks a little sharper.
Oh, if you say so.
Yeah, including Barbie's camera just looks weird to me, and I think that might be part of the reason why. It just looks really...
Well, good. I mean,
I'm in that shot. See my legs.
that camera isn't going through that card, so...
Oh.
I don't know. But we have freed up more space on the USB bus. Nobody cares about this.
You're using words I don't understand, and I don't want to understand.
Okay. The camera should work more smoothly now, if nothing else.
Okay, see, yeah, cameras work gooder.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
let me see if this thing is... No, it's pointing at...
Okay,
last time we used this, Find Liam Kent.
Cosmic says we always look great.
Oh, thanks, Cosmic.
I have a question for you. Are you still doing the Blair Witch Project, season 2? I've been wondering how it's going. And Jeremy just pulled up this thing, and it was the Find Liam Kent website. I finished that a while ago. Okay, so did you like it? Like, what were your thoughts? I've been on the fence about whether or not to buy it. Part of the reason I've been I put myself on a very strict game buying budget this year. Yeesh. Okay. Jeremy's trying to get this worked out. I don't know if y'all can see that on screen.
Yeah, they can.
They can? Okay.
Go behind the scenes. It's fine.
Barbie's rolling over. A little opening of the factory doors, if you will. Okay.
Okay. change the aspect ratio on that guy at all. That's
Okay.
all right.
So, I'm like super jazzed. Let me just talk to you about how I'm super jazzed. Well, I've been talking to Jeremy about it like nonstop for like 2 days. So on Monday, I went into the office and I've got a coworker. Okay, first and foremost, Cosmic says that they enjoyed it. It was my first Hunter Killer experience, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was great. Okay, good. We've done 2 of them and liked them both.
Yeah, but I liked the Blair Witch one better.
Because it was more puzzles.
No. Well,
I want to find one that's a mix of Moon Summit Mystery and Blair Witch.
Oh.
Because it was a lot of crypto... Look at Dakota.
of course.
Oh, Dakota, and she's so proud of herself. I wish I could see her, like, smiling. And that you would think that big white fluff would be Herc, but it's not. That's Dakota's chest.
Uh-huh.
Trying to steal her sister's dog food bowl. Mm-hmm. So I've got a coworker that plays board games, and he's just like recently, like he said in the last year, really gotten into it. So he on Monday when I saw him, he asked me about Arkham Horror, which we loved. And he was like, I think I'm gonna buy it. I was like, bro, don't buy it. we got that. So today, Jeremy and I packed all of our Arkham Horror stuff up, and I had to go back to the office today. So we parked next to each other, and we did a little game exchange in the parking lot. And it always makes me so happy, like when new people start coming into the hobby. And he's like diving right in. Like he did not start with Catan. He did not start with Sushi Go. He is like. He played some super heavy game that I'm like, ask your friend if we can borrow it because that seems fun. It's super heavy. And then he's like, well, we're talking about doing Frosthaven. We're talking about doing something else, but they want to try Arkham.
Sorry, there.
And it made me happy. There you go. It's just a nice way to start the weekend.
Yeah.
Also, we have so much Arkham stuff.
So much.
So much Arkham stuff.
Something I knew but did not fully appreciate until we started going through all of it.
Okay, so we're doing our setup here. Just going by our names, not getting creative with it. We're naming our village Arkham.
Why not?
Okay. Of course, Arkham is an appropriate and fitting moniker for a place to conduct important scientific research. I mean... yeah, that kind of fits. In fact, history
will remember this name.
Will remember this name. Mark my words. Okay, we're doing Fear of the Unknown.
We really enjoyed season 1, Cosmic. I felt that the cryptography got to be too much sometimes.
It just felt like that was all we did.
Yeah. And I didn't like the ending. But I was very invested in the story up until that point.
Well, the Blair Witch kind of ends that way.
Yeah, but it just... I don't know. It works better there because it's a movie. With this, it just felt very
not so much
abrupt and kind of anticlimactic a little bit.
But that was just to lure you into season 2, from what I understand.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what happens with season 2, so it could totally redeem itself.
So if we get that when we're streaming it, Cosmic's gonna be on here like, look under the rock. You didn't hear it from me, but look under the rock. Okay, so we have the scenario box.
Ask you to put items. Yes. We have this.
Okay, is it going to read this, or do we need to read this? This looks like the kind of thing it would read.
Maybe not.
Okay. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it?
I have made much progress in my research over these last months. My host has furnished me with appropriate accommodations, and the food is hearty with a warmth that lifts the spirits. While I am gracious for their hospitality, I have yet to give my appreciation in person. The caretaker assures me that they are on extended holiday, but their absence is peculiar. Something about this arrangement unnerves me. though I cannot for the life of me determine its source. This is by Roderick Tinderson, 1932.
Okay.
It is but a minor xenophobia, fear of the unknown, that sets my eyes to dwelling on the dark corners of this unfamiliar, decaying, but immaculate estate. At night, I perceive to hear the echoes of a distant hammering, the scraping of metal on metal, the rumble of thunder. Yet when I sash my nightgown tight and emerge upon the veranda, the misty countryside is spread wide under the moon, and I am greeted with nothing but the echo of cicadas and the smell of tulips in the night air. The business at hand. Included within the accompanying package is an extensive collection of clippings, journal entries, and letters chronicling the storied history of this peculiar estate and its proprietors. Their contents are fascinating, and I have arranged them in a semblance of order which tells a vivid, extraordinary tale. I expect to return to London shortly, but I have posted this ahead of my arrival so as to make the burden lighter for me. I fear I don't have the same fortitude that I once did. If perchance something were to happen to me, I trust you will ensure its publication in whatever form you see fit. As always, I think of you fondly. Give Mother my warmest regards, Roderick.
All right, Roderick. So, Cosmic, I always want spoilers. I always want spoilers.
This one reads.
Can we hear it over the music?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
I will spare you the details of the journey to that dismal village to settle my deceased father's
Well, you don't have to stop it. We can just keep
But
reading
upon
it.
entering its unpaved limits, my spouse drew my attention to several men and women galloping towards the town centre, where there was a loud commotion and gathering of individuals. Intrigued by the local pageantry, I resolved to indulge my curiosity. I rapped my knuckles against the roof of the carriage and asked for the driver to turn towards the festivities. He did not respond to my insistence, nor did he respond when I thrice repeated my command. Frustrated, I angled my head out of the carriage window in order to speak more firmly. That is when I spied the horrific source of his obstinate and wise decision. For the briefest of moments, though a moment long enough for it to be etched within my memory forever, I saw the source of the commotion. A crowd of people surrounded a tall wooden stage where, swinging slowly from a thick hemp noose, hung a youthful woman. Her lifeless eyes stared in my direction before her form was obscured by buildings. An irrational fear has gripped the populace, I swear it. The region is rife with superstitious traditions that do not mix well with the church's rigid moral compass. When an individual from this close-knit community emerges from shuttered windows, they eye me as one would a foreigner, with sideways glances that make each excursion there insufferable. Accusations of witchcraft and voodooism erupt with increasing fervour, and paranoia weaves its tendrils into their minds. Maybe this forced solitude will prove beneficial to my wits, as even amidst this clamour, I find myself unnaturally focused. I have recently discovered my father's leather-bound journal, and while somewhat trite, I feel it has sparked something within me, a direction for my future studies perhaps. Maybe it will offer some amusement in these trying times.
Some amusement.
You sound like Prince Charles on The Crown.
Ugh. Oh, this is for me. Journal entry, Germs, 14 July, 1831. The cold, dark landscape should by all accounts be an affront to my demeanour, and it certainly is to my spouse. But I find myself rejuvenated in a way that beguiles my rational mind. They say that ashes can enrich the soil and make the next harvest stronger. Well, if the greyness of this countryside serves as an ample fertilizer, my mind is a germinating seed, ready to burst from the earth. This collective mania is contagious. Each day I find my mind wandering, dreaming up new formulas and calculations, drafting notes as if possessed by some unseen force. For now I will let my thoughts go wherever they want to go. However, I will find my true calling. In this frenzied era of wild ideas and incendiary superstitions, I will emerge focused and determined.
I'm not reading like
Mummy.
that. Mummy.
Mummy. That's my Prince Charles. Mummy.
Mummy. Okay, retrieve the book tokens. Place a book token on space 10 of the victory point track. Place a book token on space 3 of the crazy track. Insanity track.
Nice.
Place a book token on space 3 of the scary track. All players place a book token on top of their second level journal column.
You know what? We can move this down some.
That would be nice.
There's no reason that it has to be that far up.
Okay. What's a second level journal column?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright then. I just invited ourselves along on a trip to Scotland with some friends, FYI.
Okay. We're going to have to talk about that later.
Do we?
When a player's piece reaches one of these tokens, they will click on the appropriate link and receive a special message for this achievement.
So does that mean anytime you come onto the second?
I'm guessing that is the case.
Okay.
Turn to Fear of the Unknown section in the Village Chronicle, then turn to page 1. This is noted by the matching Fear of the Unknown symbol. Retrieve the family plot vanity estate upgrades from the box. Okay, Fear of the Unknown section. Oh yeah, it just gives you a big, giant Fear of the Unknown image. It's not that hard to figure out. Okay, page 1. Yes.
Well, my invitation was denied.
How dare they?
How dare they indeed not let me invite myself along on their vacation?
Who is going to Scotland?
Heather.
Oh. And you invited us along.
Yeah. I sure did.
Okay. Family plots. Family plots.
Okay.
I guess I actually only need to find 2 of these because there's only 2 players.
Indeed.
Okay. So I've retrieved those. What do we do then? Place the suspicion marker on space 6. And that marker 1 space to the left.
Oh, and you're the first player. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the other marker. Right? Oh, no. What do we put to the left?
Place the suspicion marker on space 6, and then that marker once. Oh, yeah. Yep. That is the suspicion marker. Okay. I knew that thing served a purpose, and I couldn't remember. Again, like, we go just long enough between plays for me to forget just, like...
Just enough.
Just little bits here and there.
Okay.
Alright, anytime a player is overtaken by the angry mob this generation, they must click here for a special message.
Okay.
This is if we hit this one. This is if we hit this one.
Whenever
And
a
this is
player
if we hit
reaches
that
10
one.
victory points. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We can handle that.
So those are all just... Alright.
Oh, God. So Barbara's getting so curious. She's climbing on things like a toddler. She's climbing up on a little water feature.
Water
that they have in the
feature.
backyard. Wasn't intended to be a water feature, but it is a water feature. Can we share what this is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
That
for
is,
me,
in fact, supposed to be public knowledge. So.
my life's work, my father's work, immortality. I had to choose between immortality and lycanthropy, and I always pick lycanthropy. So this time I'm gonna go with immortality.
I got Time Machine.
Ooh.
Which is surprisingly not legally actionable, I guess. TARDIS.
I'm just shooting stuff everywhere in my hands, apparently.
Or if Doctor Who is I mean, it can't be public domain. The BBC
it came out in the 70s?
Yeah. Well, it came out in like the 50s or 60s.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. But I do know Mickey Mouse is about to be public domain, which is weird.
Right. Yeah, right.
Only that version, though.
Of Steamboat Willie?
How long do you think until somebody makes Steamboat Willie porn?
Not long enough.
I mean, agreed, but I expect it.
Okay, can we turn the music back on?
Yeah. It's so nice. Turn it way down.
This is really stressful for me when we start messing with the sound levels. Okay, so before we do anything, at the start of each generation, gain one resource of your choice.
Our storage shed, yes, indeed.
I want a chemistry bottle. Can I or is it a cube? Is this a resource?
That is a resource.
Okay, that's what I would like.
The cubes are knowledge.
Yes. Okay. There are so many things I love about this game. I love that it chooses the player order.
Yeah. I would like an animal, please.
Any particular animal?
Whatever you draw is.
There's a beaver.
This is a bear.
That's not a bear. That's a beaver.
That is very clearly a bear.
That's a fucking beaver.
It doesn't even have a beaver tail.
What do you call that?
Its back leg. It's walking.
Bullshit.
Oh my god.
It's a beaver. I'm like, I'll find the bear. Okay, maybe it's a bear.
Wow.
Have you ever seen a beaver in real life?
Yes.
They are so scary.
They're much bigger than people think they are.
Massive!
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be this cute little thing, and it was nighttime, and it was swimming. I was standing on, like, a little bridge over a, like, little pond in someone's backyard, and it swam under us. And it was like, what was that M. Night Shyamalan movie with Paul Giamatti that everybody hated but I liked?
Oh, The Lady in the Water.
It was like The Lady in the Water. I was like, oh my god. Also bigger than you would expect, porcupines. Porcupine is the size of a car.
Yeah.
It's no longer a cute little Disney character. Okay. And that is your spouse?
Going to the blacksmith to get gear. Thank you.
There you go. I... What do I want to do? What do you get at the builder's office?
You can buy one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have money, but one of these is $0. The clean ledger, gain $1. At the start of each generation, gain $2.
I'm gonna go to the park, and I'm gonna get 2 coffins. Or do I have to get a chemistry thing?
You'll have to get a chemistry thing. If you want coffins, you gotta go to the cemetery.
Okay, well I'm gonna say I started with the coffin.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Nothing that I'm trying to do about that. Do we start with money? I don't think we do.
I don't think we do either, but...
I checked the setup and I didn't see anything. Start of the generation, blah, blah, blah. Oh, at the start of each round, each player draws 1 experiment from the deck of their choice. Then each player gains $3 from the supply. So we should each have $3, and this is start of generation. You get 1 of each. So now we also need to draw 1.
Okay, I'll take an A.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't like this A. I want a different one.
That's not how that works, babe. Okay. Well, now I wish I had done things differently.
Yeah, same.
But it is what it is. So my caretaker is going to go down here and perform an experiment. We're going to use the bear and the gear.
The beaver?
It's the beaver to make steam propulsion. And that gives me 2 greens and a yellow cube. And 3 victory points.
Okay. I'm going to send my wife, Dr. Mrs. She's also a doctor. I'm going to spend my $3 to get this.
Okay.
I took the servants' quarters. I guess I should share that since not everybody can see that. So once per generation, I get to pull out Igor. I'm actually going to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh, Dakota. Oh, man. It's at the end of the generation that all of your resources and everything goes away, right?
Yes. Yeah, we got 2 more turns before that happens. Okay. I am sending myself to record knowledge. And I'm going to spend each of these to get 1 level on engineering, 1 on biology, and I'm going to discard this hypnosis study to get a new B level experiment.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send my man down here to perform a chemical preparation that is going to cost me this chemistry. It's going to get me a VP and 2 blue cubes. Well, thank you for checking that out for me. Oh, do I keep it?
Yeah, you completed this, right? Yeah, you keep that.
Oh, yeah, I need to, don't I?
Uh-huh. That is, in fact, rather important for you to hold on to.
It's a little important.
I'm done. I'm out of people.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to send Igor down here to record some knowledge. He's going to record that blue.
You spin the cube and move your thing over, hon.
I really shouldn't have made that cube shaped. What does the red to blue mean? Or red to green?
When you go there, in addition to recording knowledge, you can discard one of your experiment cards to draw a new one. Each time you record knowledge, you can discard one card to get a new one.
Can I get another B?
Yep.
Give me something better this time. Better this time. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You done?
Dunzo.
All right. Let's turn this back on.
I love this song when it comes up on the playlist.
Okay, I guess we just set those aside.
As tensions rise and
Sorry.
accusations fly, something.
The early years of the first generation has ended. Perform all end of round actions, then perform all start of round actions for the middle years before continuing. So end of round, these come off, these move down. We get 2 new ones. That is end of round.
And then start of round?
Start of round. Let me confirm here. But I think the money was start of round. Yes. Consult the storybook. At the start of each round, each player draws 1 experiment from the deck of their choice. Then each player gains $3 from the supply.
I would like an A, please.
Okay. You are first this time.
Okay. potions over here.
Okay.
So can I go?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
Nothing. Oh, yeah, I need to take this down. But yeah, that was it.
Okay, well that's easy.
Where are you? There you are.
Okay. I'm gonna send my wife over to the Union. She's gonna spend $2 to pick up 2 servants. They're $1 a piece, right? Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Coin to infinity. Or does that mean I can pay $1?
I'm pretty sure you have to pay
$2. Yeah.
for each servant.
I know. Just trying to find a.
But if I go there now, I have to pay more, right?
I think you have to give me $1.
Do I have to give you $1, or do I have to pay
No,
more?
you have to pay more.
Okay. Worker placement games, like, we play enough of them that they bleed together.
Bleed together.
Sometimes
sure.
you can't go there at all. Sometimes you have to pay more. Sometimes you have to give the other player something. Like, there's always something.
Always something. And they can go to town. Yes.
Yes, they can.
What?
Can we get a servant from the town hall? Am I reading that right?
You sure are. For free.
Yeah.
But it costs you. Oh, no,
No.
it doesn't.
Lose this. I mean, that they're already maxed out currently, but
But you only get one.
you do only get one.
Barbie's leg just sticking out.
Of course.
Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the AP police. Okay. You ever just want to punch your wife in the face?
Never.
I'm gonna send my little houseboy down here to the farmer's market, where he is gonna pick me up a boar. Good pig.
Good pig, huh?
Mm-hmm.
My friend here is going to the cemetery. Thank you.
Stretchy, stretchy, Barbie. My friend is gonna go over here and get me a gear. from the metalworker.
Okay. I am going to perform... No, I'm not going to perform experiments yet. I'm going to send my friend over here to the builder's office. And we're going to get a clean ledger. Can I have $1, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You want to replace that guy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to send my houseboy down here. He is going to do a boiled blood transfusion.
Lovely. Sounds delicious.
Which is going to get me a green and a blue. 1 VP. Did you get a VP for the thing you did?
What thing?
Oh, I thought you did an experiment.
No, I went and bought that thing instead. Okay.
Okay.
Now I am going to perform some experiments. First, I'm going to spend this.
Okay.
To perform magical properties of hair.
Nice.
That gets me 1 insanity.
Oh.
So
Not
I take
nice.
one of these.
Okay.
And then I get 2 black cubes, please.
That actually is not a bad trade-off
Nope.
for the 2 cubes.
And then I am going to immediately spend one of them, which will get me another one of these. Because those are wild. To perform taxidermic exploration. And that gets me a green and a yellow.
There you go.
And 2 VP for both of those.
Alright. For my final move, I am going to take myself down here to record some knowledge. I'm going to record these 2 blue, which does get me this book. Hope I don't regret that.
Boom. There we go. Research level 2. Click here.
Choose your name. This really screwed me the last time.
Okay.
So from newsprint, the Arkham Mercury, 2nd April, 1861. Yesterday evening, a local aristocrat and inventor received the first annual achievement award in science for their distinguished work. This award was presented during a ceremony for their newly renovated grounds which overlooked the village of Arkham. Upon accepting the award from the University of Assai, the fellow made these remarks. I want to advance science at all costs. No mountain is too high, no religious or ethical boundary too compelling. My important work will usher in a new age, the age of science.
The age of science!
Yes, and then they're like, you are a woman, we're burning you at the stake immediately. Okay, return all the book tokens.
On your journal. On all players' journal checks. Okay, so mine goes too.
Immediately gain 1 VP.
Alright.
I'll take it.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay, so end of round.
I still have a turn.
You still have a turn.
And my houseboy is going to go down here and record some knowledge.
Cream pies over here. Absolutely valid eating on stream, y'all. I'm sorry, but I just remembered we had oatmeal cream pies. And it make me so happy.
I'm glad. We are going to record level 2 biology.
Okay.
For 2 greens. And no, I'll keep these. Okay.
Question.
Uh-huh.
I sent myself down here because I was recording 2 blue cubes to get here.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do that. That's.
Oh.
Yeah, you can record a second one.
I wasn't sure how that was going to work.
Yeah, you have to spend the number of cubes, but that's still one action. So
Okay.
if it's you can do another one. As tensions rise and accusations increase in their frequency, the angry mob will need to be appeased. Click to continue the next round. Perform all end of round actions. Chunk. Modern art gallery. I love that the modern art gallery is creepy.
Well, I mean, you know. You know.
I do know. Then perform all starter round actions for the late years before continuing. Oh, we got something. Germs' Journal, 16 September 1850, Romania. It is nearing midnight now, and I struggle to find my words. Is this remorse I feel, or elation? Even as I was swept into the midst of the frightening crowd, watching the flames swirl upward, I was spellbound by their savagery. I could not imagine that this paranoia would be exercised so bluntly. It began over supper with my siblings. The blacksmith, accused of practicing witchcraft, was carried past our brasserie to the steps of town hall. He wailed and protested his innocence, and when allowed use of his hands, he immediately accused Henriette, the town butcher, of beguiling him. Within moments, he dramatically convulsed and acted as if under a trance when she decried his accusations. As we investigated the commotion that had interrupted our dessert course more closely, the blacksmith's eyes blazed with fiery determination. He pled with us specifically. He would offer us services, whatever we needed, to spare his life. The butcher was pressed to the steps of town hall, silent, innocent as she approached, and forlorn. We knew that Henriette would offer the same deal. There was no way to slake the public's thirst for catharsis without bloodshed. Tonight, our witch was burned.
Oh no.
Special events. Both players take all their money into their hands. They will then secretly choose any amount of money to place in their right hand to bid. Once both players are ready, reveal the amount bid simultaneously. Players are bidding for the right to choose who is executed. The player who wins the bid will choose to kill the butcher or the blacksmith and gain 3 VP. Ties are broken by the one with the fewest VP. If still tied, the one who went last in the early years. Only the player who wins the election must pay their bid to the supply. The other returns their money to their estates.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Bye-bye, Butcher.
Thank God.
And I get 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess we should have done this, but whatever. We already did it.
Oh yeah, forget that it gives you the
Yeah.
countdown. Okay? And we're showing this on screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Player won bid gets 3 VP, pays their money. The player who won the bid, choose the outcome of your bid. I choose to kill the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker. The blacksmith laughed and shook each of our hands with a knowing wink. He will offer a deep discount on his services in the future, no questions asked. What an especially eventful dinner party. Note to self, retrieve the recipe for the apricot glaze from tonight's menu.
Oh my God.
You married me.
I did. I'm so lucky.
Page 2, which I think just flips over, maybe.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Butcher.
No more animals, I guess.
Indeed, no. Okay.
Alright.
Paranoia, Town Hall. By visiting the Town Hall, you may speak with the people and convince them that everyone else is in danger. When you visit the Town Hall, gain 1 VP and move all other players 1 step to the right of the mob track. What's that called? Anger track?
Yeah, the
Creepy track.
creepiness track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Click here to end. No. We're not ready at the end of the generation. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not at the end of the generation.
We're in the late years now, right?
We're in the bottom.
This is round 3?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so top of the round, we each get 3 money. And what level experiment would you like?
I would like a... Yeah. I would like a B, please. No, that was shitty.
Okay.
You gotta turn this off.
Yes.
And you are the first player.
I am. Alright, well... the wifey is going here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm sending Igor there too.
Okay.
Did our music end?
No, shouldn't have.
It did.
Oh.
Yeah, this soundtrack is...
It's not short. I don't know what its problem is. It's going again.
Now we're in ads.
Odd. Alright.
And we get to keep one resource in between, but you get to store 3. But normally we get to keep one resource in between.
Yes, I believe that is the case.
Okay.
I'm sending a servant down here to Estate Affairs.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw another experiment card. I clearly did not shuffle these well last time.
Why do you say that?
Well, how do you feel about the ones you've been getting? Because I feel like I'm getting exactly the same thing over and over again.
Hey, Barbara. Welcome to the Awake World.
But that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to send my houseboy down here. And I'm going to do the pressurized goggles. It's going to cost me 2 gears. It's going to get me 2 VP. And some yellow knowledge.
Congrats.
Yeah, dude.
$4. Scenic Overlook. Iron Vault. Anytime you conduct estate affairs, regain 1 sanity. Nice.
That's nice.
I don't know what path we're going to get this time, but I really want to know what these little bricks are for.
Okay. I myself am going to record knowledge. I'm going to record 2 levels of engineering knowledge.
Houseboy is going to conduct experiment tensile joint analysis. Spend a gear. And get 1 VP. And 1 green and 1 yellow, please. Thank you.
Alright, I am sending my wifey over here.
Do I record these when I complete them, or do I just hold on to them?
What do you want to do?
Well,
I'd like to go ahead and get that. Hey, Timey! Happy Friday, buddy!
yeah, hey, Time Roller. Normally it doesn't matter to me, except it would make me hit that thing if I recorded it.
We'll make the
so...
decision, and we will just do it.
Okay.
Whatever you decide you want to do.
I'll record them.
Okay, so that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Alright, here, this is for you. Let me go ahead and finish.
Yeah. Yes, you do your thing.
Okay. Ticket. Secret entrance. Okay.
Alright. Let's turn this back on. Boom. Newsprint. The Arkham Mercury, 11 October 1861. A local entrepreneur and inventor has recently caught the eye of the populace for better or worse. While their experimentations have become public due to their loud and extravagant nature, I don't know what they're talking about. This ambition has caused old questions to resurface as to the family's legacy in the region. The entrepreneur's spirit has been on record at several occasions in recent history. I want fame and fortune, the aristocrat proclaimed without prompting. So I will have it. Let them watch the future unfold before their eyes. It is of our opinion that with tensions on the rise, perhaps these sentiments were best kept muted.
Oh my god.
Return that to the box. Done. Gain a VP.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
I told you, give it
Can I do an experiment on how to stop that?
I'm gonna ask to take like a little bit of a break at the end of this generation.
Okay.
To take everybody out.
Well, this is my final turn. I am going to record knowledge. I am going to record level 2 engineering and a level 1 occult. Sorry.
Okay. I can't read Tom Roller's comment, babe. I couldn't see it on my phone. What is recent history? 5 years? 10 years? 50?
In this case, who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Found it. Recent years. Years that are less than 5 to 10 years ago. Okay.
Oh, there's an official definition for recent history?
Of course there is. There's like an official definition for everything.
But of course.
Okay.
What are you doing with your last little dude?
Oh yeah, I do have a dude. I do have a dude. I'm gonna go here and get $1. Do we get to carry money between rounds? Doubt it.
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
Well in that case, I'm gonna go to town hall. I'm gonna go to town hall and get a VP, and I'm gonna move you. Why did I get moved up the creepy track? Should it not have been you?
Oh, yes. Yep, sorry. And this should be... Yep, I'm mixing up our colors.
You cheater. Pumpkin eater.
Yep, I 100% definitely did that on purpose.
Known cheater, Jeremy Henderson. I don't think we do.
End of generation. Choose one experiment to keep. Discard the others.
One completed experiment?
Both. One from your hand to keep and one completed to keep.
Okay.
And you're stored. Discard any maladjustment cards. Check for new maladjustments. You gain 1 maladjustment for every 2 compulsions remaining in your hand. Okay, so that suggests that you should discard those when you complete them. Place your spouse, caretaker, and self in your quarters. All other pieces are lost. Reset all creepy and insanity markers to 0. Discard all resources and money to the supply.
All resources and money?
Yep.
You don't get to carry one over?
Apparently not. Unless you get that, I guess, or something else that
It's the extra.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense in the sense that I think there are upgrades that let you store them, but still, that's a weird way to word that if the default is lose it.
Okay. So, bottom of round stuff?
Yeah.
We do bottom of round and then bottom of generation.
Yeah. Late years of the first generation has ended. Perform any end of round actions before continuing. So everyone comes back.
These go?
Yes. In fact, the end of generation, I think all of these go.
Well, but let's make sure.
Okay.
So just do the end of round.
Remove all player places from the board. Perform the end of generation. Return any unused tokens to the supply. And then we have a thing to read. But we will take a break before we do that. And end of generation means we'll lose these servants.
Yep.
All of our stuff. I get to keep this because I have that. And then we choose 1 experiment to store. Store this guy. And 1 to keep from our hand, and the others get discarded.
So here's my A's, B's.
Okay.
And the C is in the middle. You got them?
Yeah, you're discarding all of these?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, all of these are getting discarded. Alright.
Let's read this and then go to break.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should just finish the generation and then go.
Okay. Collected letters, Stoker, Victoria, January 1863. My dear Jums II, with your return from university imminent, I thought it best to relay to you the state of affairs in Arkham. For a few years, I watched as the village's hostilities softened and the peasantry returned to their quaint ways of living. But before long, old rumors of pagan worship and occult manipulations resurfaced. The village has become united in the opinion that the public execution of the humble butcher was a false spectacle and that insidious characters still lurk within the town limits. Unfortunately, the town became further incensed and searched for an alternative solution. Letter from Wendy, April 1863, Romania.
I forgive the direct manner in which this letter was received. Due to recent events, I no longer entrust my correspondence to postal carriers and prefer to hire discreet private couriers. This message is meant for your eyes only, and I will not allow those who so blatantly scheme against me an opportunity to uncover my motives. This town has gone mad. I have only just been situated these past few months with my spouse and 4 servants, and scarcely familiarized myself with the thatched roofs and bucolic scenery, yet already I have seen the fires blaze at night, the screams of the damned, and the gibbet creaking under the weight of swinging bodies. The mob comes with torches in the evening and rips the accursed from their residences. It appears that my parents' warning has proved true. The occult hysteria they endured has returned in earnest. I fear that I may be next. Even my own cousins have begun to eye me like mongrel dogs yearning for scraps. In their jealous virus mania, they wish to uncover my secrets and claim them for their own. I can see how they desire to place the blame upon me, to distract me from completing my family's important scientific work. It will break my heart to see ill come to them, yet if they continue in their provocations, I will not hesitate to unleash the fires of hell upon them. But I am secure in my ambitions. I have uncovered my true purpose. I will not succumb to fear. My secret work consumes my waking hours, and I will stop at nothing to see it come to fruition.
Alright, this one you'll have to read.
Letter from Wendy, 27 August, 1862. Despite the gloom and hysterical accusations, I have noticed a growing movement for a return to stability and to celebrate what makes the town of Arkham unique. Though I am sure these dim souls haven't quite determined what that means exactly, they are raising funds for the vague plans of a memorial. Doomed to failure, most likely. However, if having my initials inscribed onto a brick somehow could chase away the rabble from my doorstep, I may reluctantly oblige.
Yes!
Yes! Okay, so during this generation, players may visit the town hall to purchase a commemorative brick for the new memorial. The cost is $2 or placing a servant into Lost. Bricks are placed near the player's estate. Each memorial brick is worth 2 VP upon purchase. At the end of the generation, the player who has the most bricks receives the key to the city upgrade. Ties are broken by the player with the fewest VP.
Alright. Letter excerpt from Germs. The relapse of paranoid delusion in the rural populace has made life particularly anxious for those who express a scientific aptitude. However, considering that the region's continued hysteria keeps most inhabitants locked within their ashen homes at night, fearful of every shadow that flits across the windowsill, I am reasonably sure that my new obsessions will blend into the macabre scenery unnoticed. Retrieve the obsession cards, 18 total. Okay. Okay. Are these the ones that say obsession deepens? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got them.
Got him!
We will not be using Blessing of the Strigoi, because I remember we used that last time.
Was that the thing that screwed me?
No, it's the thing I got, because I made certain deals with certain counts.
Oh, did you now?
Journal of Germs, 13 October 1861. My lust for fame knows no boundaries.
Ooh!
Whether fulfilled through ethical means or the mark of infamy, I was born with a yearning to be known both far and wide for my scientific exploits. These narcissistic thoughts plague my waking hours and infect my dreams. Germs receives the For Fame obsession. Awesome. For respect. No. Infamy. For revenge. Nope. For fame. For entertainment. Oh my god, one of these is called The World Must Burn. Let's see what you're gonna get.
Journal of Wendy, 25 June, 1854. My thirst for knowledge is unquenchable. Each evening, I search throughout ancient tomes and scholarly texts, scouring every printed word and mathematical formula as if it were the last I will ever read. I don't have the mouse, bro. You gotta click to continue.
Oh, yeah.
Windy Games, the foreknowledge obsession.
Foreknowledge. I saw that one in here. A little disappointed nobody got The World Must Burn.
I'm not.
The obsession card is kept face up in front of you next to a white diamond is a new special ability that you will perform each time you complete the action listed. This ability is an addition to any normal rewards you would receive. Obsession deepens. At the bottom of your obsession is a task that you may complete and an amount of VP that is awarded if you do. When you complete your Obsession Deepens task, immediately gain the listed VP and flip the card face down. The storybook will prompt you when to resolve any obsessions that resolve at the end of a generation. Depending on whether you complete or do not complete your obsession, you will be given a continuing obsession in the next generation. More evil or more good. The path the story takes will also interact with your choice to complete or not complete your obsession. Carefully pick up the storybook device and hand it to the player with the least VP. Do not allow the other players to see the screen. Alright, I won't look.
Give me the mouse. Okay, so I can't read this one out loud, y'all.
I'm gonna let the dogs out while you're doing that.
No.
Okay.
Just sit down and close your damn eyes. Will you pass me one of those books?
Peace.
Okay. I'm going to put this on space number 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Alright.
Germs' journal.
The townsfolk grow agitated by my presence, claiming that my family carries a curse, and only tragedy befalls those who align themselves with us over the years. After the untimely death of several of my cousins' mutual business partners, and the appearance of blood pentagrams at various locations within town, even I began to find it suspicious. What is a supernatural manifestation? A dark power willed to one of us? Or mere happenstance? We also could not overlook the possibility of the butcher's apprentice, perhaps enacting a misguided sort of vengeance with the entire affair. I had noticed them skulking about during my early visits to town, and the events of decades past clearly weighed heavily upon them. While the townspeople squabbled over superstition, we, intellectuals, decided to put the scientific method to good use in order to determine which of us had become cursed. One of the players may be cursed. To test the theory and attempt to discover the affected individual, my cousins and I have decided to hex a building in town.
Oh.
If the building we marked in our mind truly became dangerous, we would repeat the process to conclude who is the cursed cousin. Or, if the butcher's apprentice is simply attempting to deepen the paranoia with an Arkham with their actions. How droll. Turn to page 12 of the Village Chronicle. Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Carefully pick up the storybook device and hand it to Germs. Oh, and I get to choose what to hex. Okay. Oh, now you pick one.
All right. All right.
Retrieve the Witch's Hex token. Place the Witch's Hex token on the church. This location is hexed and cannot be visited by any player this round. One of us is cursed.
This is just one of those white ones over there?
No, I don't think so, but we'll use that for now.
Okay.
I'll find the Witch's Hex token while we're on break. Retrieve the memorial bricks and the key to the city vanity upgrades from the scenario box. For 2 players, you will only need 1 key to the city upgrade. Place the suspicion marker on space 6. And I think that's where they already are.
Mm-hmm.
And all this goes back. Okay, there we are. Blame it on the foreigners, the early years.
Okay, so let's pause here.
Yeah.
Let's pause here. I'm gonna take them out to use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
We're gonna give them some dinner,
Okay.
and then we'll be back. It may
Okay.
take a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on pause. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Y'all, we'll be right back. Back to work we go, Barbara. Giving the money shot.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Okay, so top of generation.
Top of generation. We both get 3 coins.
There you go.
I get 2 more thanks to my clean ledger. Thank you.
Yeah.
We each get 1 resource of our choice.
Uh-huh.
I will take a gear, please.
Can I hit my spells and see?
Yep, I was about to say. Take 1 of each, and then 1 of your choice.
Okay. It looks like I am going to want one of these. I'm gonna take a chemistry. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you. It's okay. If you're curious why she's barking, it's because she wants to eat her sister's food.
We don't need anything here. No. Okay. Key to the city is out here. It allows you to ignore effects if you are overtaken by the mob.
Okay.
And if we run out of bricks, I can get some more.
Okay.
Am I first?
So now we do top of round. Right?
Yes.
So
Well,
we get $3 more?
no, the $3 was for. Sorry, that was for start of round, not start of generation.
Okay. But start of round, I get an extra buck. Okay. And the extra thing was for the top of round too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. One of each for start of generation, 1 for the start of the round.
Okay.
Okay.
And it said you're first player?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have 1 for this and 1 for this. So I'll go ahead and start with my extra servants.
Okay. Great.
I myself am going to go down here to the farmer's market and get 2 animals.
Okay. I'm sending a servant to the park to get a chemical.
Okay. I'm going to send a servant down here to get another animal.
I'm sending myself to the cemetery. Can I have 2 bodies, please? please.
Yes, don't forget to move yourself up.
I did.
Do you have to move yourself up 2 or just 1?
Just 1.
Okay. And do you also have to move this left 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to send this guy out here to the foundry. Get a gear.
This guy's going to the church for a blue knowledge cube, please. Thank you.
To the church library.
Yes.
And my wife is going to go over here, pay $1 to get a chemical.
My houseboy is going to come down here and perform stimulative research with this chemical. They'll give me a VP and 2 blue cubes, please.
Oh, dang, I didn't need to do that. 1 VP?
I already moved it.
Oh, okay.
2 blue cubes, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. My houseboy here is going to spend a chemistry, spend a metal and an animal to do fruit bat with a clock in its chest.
Lovely.
Nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get me an animal. Ooh, and it got me a bat. And a green cube. And 1, 2, 3, 4 BP. Okay. Now let's all go out and have a little PDP. Okay. Alright, girls, come on.
Release the bowels.
Come on. Come on, Barbie. Come on, Barbie. You come? No? Okay. Only her? Fine by me. Alright, Barbie. Hey. Hey, hey. Come on. Licking her sister's food bowl.
Of course.
Barbie! We call this a beat drop. Dakota. Okay, come here, Barbie. Come here, Barbie. Here you go, Dakota. Now, girlfriend, you know how to do this. Come on. Come on. Not your first rodeo. Good girl. Why don't we try tossing some of your toys? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. To the back of your crate. Oh. We'll stab you with a wishbone. There you go. Maybe you'll show your face to your friends. Okay.
Or your butt.
Or your booty.
Alright, that's the end.
Okay.
Right?
I believe so.
Okay. Turn this back on. Click here at the end of the round to move on to the next round.
Okay.
The early years of the second generation has ended. Perform all end-of-round actions. Chuck these two. Two more.
Barbara, you're okay, baby. She wants to be where the people are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then perform all starter round actions. 3 monies apiece.
Well, for me, because I'm awesome. Okay.
And we each draw 1. Okay. Correspondence from Wendy.
24 April 1870. As expected, and as I've relayed to you so amusingly in the past, the town is not seeing adequate support for the memorial. This time, however, I was distinctly unamused to have my experiments interrupted. Just as I had secured a moment's peace. Only yesterday, well-dressed representatives from the local government, mind you, as well-dressed as a fop of a decades-old sense of fashion can be, visited the estate in person to ask for my assistance. When I pressed as to the actual purpose of our donations, they act as a parakeet with its cage door rattled, wildly gesticulating and talking vaguely about eliminating all possible superstition and influence in the town to make it prosperous again. Quite unlikely, I would say. My dealings with the local Romani merchants have made it clear that whatever the town's petty inclinations, the memorial will have a deep effect on their trade. The Romani do not wish to leave the region, but will do so if pressed. Special event!
Oh boy.
Each player is given the opportunity to purchase a memorial brick at a price of $1. To help boost our decision to aid, the representatives promised to spread the word about our contribution. We will gain 2 VP and lose 2 creepy. The Romani cannot offer much to sway our decision despite a promise to offer an attractive array of exotic goods to anyone who shows support for their continued inclusion by denying the vote. Monetary vote. All players take all their money into their hands. If they wish to buy a brick, they'll secretly place $1 into one closed fist and extend it to the center of the table. If they wish to abstain, they secretly extend an empty closed fist to the center of the table. When all players have decided, all players reveal their choices simultaneously. Let's start the vote. Okay, we're going to get a countdown from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal. Yes, okay. So, count up the number of players who placed $1 in their hand. If the number is more than the number of players who abstained, we choose strength. Otherwise, even if we tied, we choose acceptance. So we choose strength. The effect of our decision was not immediately apparent, but I could discern that the townspeople were grateful for support from the aristocracy. In the coming weeks, the traveling caravans kept their distance, unsure of the new direction the town had taken. However, on the occasions that I frequented their motley convoy, they pledged to return again at a later date and reward the members of our family with weaker hearts. All players with money in their hand must pay it to the supply to gain a memorial brick. They immediately gain 2 VP. and lose 1 creepy. Congratulations, Creep Master Jeremy. Retrieve the market tokens from the scenario box. Any player who did not spend $1 for a brick gains 1 occult knowledge and a market token. We don't have one. For the remainder of the game, at the end of each round, there is a chance that the Romani will visit the town and offer goods to players with the market token. Carefully pick up the storybook device and hand it to Germs.
Oh boy. Okay. You.
Okay. All right. Move the witch's hex token to the cemetery. This location is hexed and cannot be visited by any other player this round.
I guess we should have moved everybody back.
Okay. When you visit the church, click here to spy on another player. This will allow you to see what location a player chose to hex this round.
I'm confused.
Wait, we get a brick. Where's my brick? You get a brick too.
Yeah, I took one. I thought you were too. Did you pay your money?
Second round event. Accusations with a hideous hex upon the village at the end of the second... I did pay my money. At the end of the second round, the cousins will need to sacrifice 1 of their number. Choosing the right cousin to be worth VP, but whoever is chosen will die.
Jeez. Interesting.
Oh no. Cancel. What do I do?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
We start the next round, and you are first this time.
Alright then. Alright then. I promise I'm gonna do something in a second.
Oh, you're good, hon.
I'm gonna do something in a second. My phone be ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am gonna send Igor over. What do I want to do, man? Okay. You know what? Let me just do this right. Okay, I am gonna go send my houseboy down to the basement to spend a bat, spend a potion to give me the poisonous effects of plant life.
Cool.
Isn't that rad? Okay, and that's gonna give me, we are in our second ad. That is gonna give me a chemistry, 2 chemistry, and a biology.
Okay.
She gave her peanut butter. Look at Dakota.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Okay. I'm going to use my Scenic Overlook once per generation as a free action record knowledge. I'm going to record some blue. Then I'm going to send my wife to the bank, which makes me creepy.
Okay.
But I get 2 monies, please. Thank you.
Alright, I'm sending Igor down here to the basement to record some knowledge. Gonna record some biology.
Okay.
She's got her wishbone. Oh, that calls up today.
Builder's office. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 formaldehyde.
Interesting.
May hold an additional experiment between generations.
Yeah, I was eyeballing that one.
Yep.
What did it send?
Clean ledger. came out.
Okay. Okay. I am going to send my wife over here to the foundry to pick up here, servant, etc. Hey, baby, you're okay.
Okay. I am going to perform some experiments. Yes. Yes. Okay. First, I am doing a brain transplant.
Interesting. Oops. I got my wife and me mixed up. Okay, brain transplant. Okay, Elon Musk.
2 bodies, 1 blue and 1 black, which I have on my journal here. That gets me a chemical.
Oh.
A creepy and a VP. Or, sorry, 6 VP. And then I'm going to spend the chemical and a gear. And again, I have enough knowledge over here to make the automaton, which gets me this guy back. And 4 VP. And I am no longer welcome in town.
Oh. Okay. Sorry for your loss.
I'll be alright.
Okay. I myself am going to come down here and I'm going to perform an experiment. I'm going to spend an animal. I already have the biological information I need. The removed tail is still alive. Neat. Gonna
Awesome.
Give me 2 animals. 3 VP. 1, 2, 3. And 1 creepy. And then my second one that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a chimpanzee butler, like it's the Umbrella Academy. I'm going to spend a gear and an animal, and I've got the this engineering knowledge. And so that is going to get me okay. So when it just has the fork and the Frankenstein, what is that? They move to the left one?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wait.
Fork moves. Yeah.
And
you move.
oh, and then
Forward
I
one.
move forward
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
Okay. And that is going to get me this guy. Wait, where's my guy?
Shit. I did it again. I keep doing it.
Get off my dick, bro. Okay. And that is gonna get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Good lord.
Yeah, getting those C's early, baby. Okay. That is my turn.
Can I have $1? I forgot to get a buck when I perform a B-level experiment.
So I have done my my foreknowledge.
Okay. Flip it over.
That is the obsession deepens, right?
Yes, if you did whatever you have to for that.
Okay, so that gets me an occult knowledge.
Well,
And
mine says at the end of the
1, 2,
generation.
3.
Does yours?
No,
Okay.
it said it would tell you what to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alright, this guy's gonna come down here and record some knowledge.
These are wild, right?
Yes, although you get a creepy or an insanity whenever you spend it.
Yeah.
Yes, an insanity.
She loves that little thing from BarkBox.
Good.
Is it your turn? Or is it my turn?
I recorded knowledge. I think it's
Oh
your
yeah,
turn.
okay. Alright then. I'm gonna send my little guy down here to collect me an animal.
I'm going to church.
Okay. Click here to spy on another player. Okay.
Oh. I guess that's the storybook thing? Okay. Newsprint, the Arkham Mercury, December 19, 1876. Yesterday morning, a gentlewoman was assisted in the streets outside the cemetery. After a sudden collapse, observers attest to the body beginning to writhe with reflexive muscle motions. As passersby rushed to their immediate aid, they were ushered to a nearby home where the convulsions began to dissipate. Our representatives have obtained sensitive information from those close to the proceedings, and their accounts indicate foul play. I decided to investigate.
Okay.
Oh, I did that wrong. Hold on. Sorry. I thought I was clicking on myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, you moved me back already. Thank you.
Okay. I am sending my guy.
My guy is going to conduct estate affairs. Draw experiments.
Oh, here. Can you turn this off?
Oh, yep. Okay.
Okay. For my last move of the round, I'm gonna send Homie down here. He's gonna spend my fox, my bat, and my owl, and my wild, which gives me this. Okay. Compulsion. Do you think she just needs to go out, or is she just trying to play? Like, otherwise, I have my biology knowledge to make my glorious, chimerical abomination,
Okay.
which is going to give me 16 VP.
Jeez.
I know. We gotta get those C's done early, baby. Oh, wait,
How are you
we're in
getting
the
16
second.
VP for this?
I get 12. Okay, so I'm gonna just do 8 because I did the wrong round on the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have a book event for that. Oops.
Come here, girl.
Oh no! I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, Windows capture. Okay. Pressing forward. When a player reaches 35 VP, click here.
Come here. Come here,
Brief
Barbie.
journal entry. Name and date illegible.
Come here, Barbie.
Quick note. A curious thing happened this morning. A courier arrived at my doorstep unannounced with a package. Upon opening it, I discovered a variety of notes. Oh, her big bonus bag.
I think she's had it buried under her. Come on.
I like fished around here. She knows what she's doing.
She looked like those kids my mom used to teach when they just go limp.
Hard to tell with Barb. Okay, Barbie. Here you go, Dakota. Okay. Upon opening it, I discovered a variety of notes and papers detailing unpublished scientific theories, the likes of which caused my heart to quicken its pace. They appeared to be speckled with dried blood from an unknown source, but otherwise perfectly legible. No matter what. What a marvelous boon. Special setup. Immediately move forward one space on any journal track for no knowledge cost. Then return the book.
What did you do to get this?
Hit 35 VP.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all. Okay, I accept that. I had to choose if it was going to be good or if it was going to be bad. But I was like, even if Jeremy gets there first, I don't want something bad to happen. Hey, it's okay, baby. Okay, so now we can go back. We can turn this back off.
Okay.
Because you should have one more Gato run, shouldn't
Nope,
you?
I'm out.
Oh, okay. Am I the first player or are you the first player?
You are.
Oh, okay. Then you should... No, you should...
They've all gone. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I kept getting them back. Hey, Barbara.
How are you getting them back?
Things like that.
Oh no, honey. That means you can take them back from the lost, not that you can use them again.
I know. I lost them because I recorded knowledge. And so they went to lost, and then I pulled them back out.
Oh, okay.
I know that doesn't mean I can use them again.
But we're both out now?
Yeah. End of round. The middle years of the second generation has ended. Perform all end of round actions. Am I not allowed to immediately use them?
Yeah, no, you are. As far as I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Then perform all start of round actions for the late years before continuing. Oh, I'm only giving you $1. And yeah, Cosmic, it is hard to tell with Barb. Jeremy knows her barks. I don't. I just...
Sort of. But I suspected that was water. She gets...
thirsty all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll start a round, so we each get one of these as well. Get one of these. Okay. Okay. Boom. And now I suspect we're gonna have some stuff go down.
Okay. Letter from Wendy, 15 April 1872. Word travels quickly in these parts, for as distant as I am from the civilized world, I am equidistant from any meaningful activity to gossip about. While I'm sure you have heard of the recent family tragedy, I wanted you to read it from my own words. As cousins, we frequently sup together when time and weather allows, but woefully one occasion we chose a night where the wind howled remorselessly and set the locust trees to rapping against the estate windows. Upon this uneasy evening, we spied a great light beaming from the forest, and soon a throng of townspeople rallied around the exterior walls, waving torches and brandishing pitchforks. The townspeople blamed us for bringing a blight of witchcraft upon their town. Tonight, they demanded a sacrifice, and no amount of persuasion would slake their thirst for blood. As the hounds kept them at bay, we were forced to make a sanguine decision that would haunt us the remainder of our days. All players must now accuse the player they believe is the witch hexing the village. The player with the most fingers pointed at them will be killed. The Butcher's Apprentice can also be chosen by pointing at the village chronicle. The Butcher's Apprentice will reveal their accusation after this initial vote concludes. The starting player will now count down from 3 to 0. On the count of 0, all players must simultaneously point a finger at the player they believe to be the witch. Keep those fingers pointed and click here.
Okay, I was about to say, with 2 players, there's literally, like... there would be no reason for us not to point at each other. But
All right.
I guess we do have this one in here, too.
3, 2, 1, 0. Each player with the finger pointed at germs gains 3 VP. All other players receive nothing. The butcher's apprentice points at germs. They claim to have seen their foul sneers from the darkness, orchestrating this entire farce. Include this accusation when tabulating the number of fingers pointed at a player. Click on the player below with the most fingers pointed at them. If there is a tie... Oh no. If there is a tie...
There's not.
Alright. Oh, damn. Okay. I can state with clear conscience that while the members of my family chose an innocent individual as the inevitable target of the mob's ire, it was certainly not our intention for them to receive such a swift and fiery punishment. Burning a witch at the stake in the 1800s? Why, the thought that I instead could have been the recipient of such barbarism causes me intestinal discomfort. However, in the ensuing months, it became apparent that our sacrifice only obscured the real truth. Butcher's apprentice was not the cursed one, and perhaps none of us surely were. The innocent butcher's apprentice curses us with their dying breath. Their pleas are enough to make the townsfolk suspicious. Move the fire 1 to the left. Okay. Neat. Hey, blame it on the foreigners.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, I guess
did you
that's it.
notice that you have to go yourself to town hall to purchase a brick?
No. You can send a servant, but you lose them.
Oh, okay.
And you can send a spouse as well, I guess, and I think they would be safe.
See, I've looked at it. I thought that had to be... But I guess you probably send.
Well, I mean, the thing that I read said if you send a servant, you'll lose them. So
Okay. Again, I've got to do better about paying attention.
no, but you're right. Sometimes these icons are a little hard to see.
The minus means you lose them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, obviously I'm the cursed one, which I knew, but obviously I wasn't going to point at myself, even for 3 VP.
I was going to point at you and then was like, that's mean. Jeremy would never do that to me.
Hey, maybe you should have. I mean, I'm curious. I'm like, would that have ended the game? Like, what would have happened? Like,
I don't know.
am I supposed to just sit here while you continue to play? Because that's pretty crappy.
No, I think I would have just automatically won.
Surely not. Really?
Don't call me Shirley. Hey, Barbie.
Like a whole generation early? That would be nuts.
It would be nuts. Hey.
Okay, well, first things first.
Can we turn this off?
Yes. Boom. There we go.
Tell us what you think about it, Barbie. Does this mean I can't go to town?
It does.
Okay.
You can go to the church. That's the only place you can go in town.
I gotta pay my alms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does that mean?
There used to be a storybook action there where you could spy on the other player, but it's not on the app anymore, so...
Oh, okay.
I think you just go there and reduce creepy now. Alright. How do you get these sea-level experiments with so many victory points?
Bro, you're the one that handed them to me.
Every one I get is worth What?
8 VP plus 4.
Plus, I haven't been counting.
Oh, well, you owe yourself some VP.
Okay, I'm like, this doesn't add up.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, how can this be worth 8 VP, but 4 VP if I do it before the 3rd generation? Okay. I'm going here. And getting 2 clockworks, please.
Are they orange?
They are, actually, kind of.
I'm going here and doing some estate affairs. I'm going to pick up this Clockwork Lab. Pay $4 plus my extra buck. That's going to get me a year. And it's going to get me 2 VP. Do you need to add your extra VP for your Cs?
I did.
Okay.
Alright, Igor is going to come down here and build an elevator room. 3 gears and 3 engineering knowledge. And that's going to get me 7. And a vanity thing?
Oh, okay.
Is that in here somewhere? No, Rose Garden, Catacombs, Operating Theater, Tesla Coils. Oh, do I just get to pick one of these? Okay.
I am sending my wife down here to go pick me up an animal to play with. Oh, she sent me Dakota. Oh no.
Chemical, please. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Wrong thing. Gear.
Here you go. That's the sound to AP police. Jeremy, what to do, bro? What to do?
I don't know. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Mm-hmm.
The AP police.
I'm gonna get another animal. A deer this time. Oh. No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go here. And so, do I have to pay $2 to get the brick?
Yes. You can't go there with them. Caretakers can't go to town.
Even if he's an extra?
Yes. You can go there with your wife.
Oh, he can't go to town at all.
Nope. Or that's not your wife, that's you. You could go there with you.
I don't want to do that either. So let's hold on to my damn money. And
You can only go to locations in your house.
so estate affairs, you can draw a card
Or get $1.
that you just have to give up at the end of this turn.
Correct.
Well, oh. How about that?
That's you. If you want to buy 2 bricks, you can.
I will, as a matter of fact.
Can I have an animal, please?
It's a bear. Alright, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna send my houseboy down here. Just gonna send Dakota and that gear over here. I have the biology and engineering knowledge needed for retractable blood siphoning fangs.
Lovely.
Yeah, so that's gonna get me 13 VP. Plus 50 VP. Okay. And Sunday Scaries.
You filled up one of your knowledge tracks?
Yes. Do I get to pick?
Yep. You'll have to pay to place it, but...
Well, that would have been nice to know when I had it.
Well, I just noticed it.
What does it mean when it says move to the start of the creepy track?
Go back down there.
Just like one time?
Yep. Well, I'm going to make a mechanical elephant.
Well, I don't know why I'm even looking at these. I can't afford them.
Do you want to give one of your bricks back and take one of these?
Kind of.
Okay, do it.
Those bricks are expensive. Does Barbie want some cheese with that wine?
She is having to learn that whining is not going to get her what she wants.
We had broken her of that habit, and then woke up with her in the middle of the night a couple times. So now we get to re-break her of that habit. to sleep. Are you gonna pick that up right now?
It's just one.
It's gonna. Oh, okay, so it doesn't become a maladjustment.
No, you need two before it becomes a maladjustment.
Okay. So I'm gonna come here and make my homeopathic dilution. Toss that. Give me another bee. It's gonna give me 2 of these. And a creepy. Okay. So we're out?
Yep.
Okay. So we only get to keep 1 unless we have something that tells us we can keep more.
Keep 1 what? Experiment?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Determine the fate of the town. The late years, the second generation has ended, performing the end of round actions before continuing. I'm not
So
even
we
going to
get
bother because
to-
these are about to get replaced.
Do we get 2 VP for our bricks?
I'm sure it'll tell us to do that
Okay.
here in a second. That is all. Yeah, bring everybody home. Da-da. Newsprint, the Arkham Mercury, 13 February 1891. The mayor of the town, in a brief ceremony on the steps of the town hall, offered the most important individual in the construction of the memorial a solid gold key to the city today. The player who collected the most brick tokens gains a key to the city estate upgrade. That player also gains 5 VP. Ties are broken by the one with the fewest VP. If still tied, the one who went last this round, blah blah blah. Do not discard the brick tokens until instructed.
So I get 5 VP for that too?
Yep. Remove all player pieces from the board and perform end of generation.
Do you have any resources?
Nope.
Any knowledge?
Nope. No, I'm stupid.
Oh.
Alright, I get
Otra vez?
Hold 1 additional completed experiment. Okay, so I get store 2.
Jealous of that.
The rest of these go bye-bye.
Oh, and these go away too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, these are all going to get replaced with the level 3 ones
Oh, yeah.
here in a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Very exciting. Barbie, you're okay, girl.
The mayor has announced the construction of a new monument in Arkham. While details of its construction remain scarce, public pressure and anonymous donations have been the deciding factor in the architectural direction the structure has taken. Count up all the memorial bricks that have been collected by all players. If 3 or more bricks in total have been collected, they have.
They have.
Click here to build the memorial wall.
I feel kind of weird about building a wall. Letter from Wendy, 30 March, 1890. Oh.
Actually built a wall around their own town. In the 1800s, no less. These fools have traded paranoia for utter delusion. Do they expect a foreign government to set up a military line and trebuchets to lay siege to this backwater stronghold? What on earth would it offer them? Trade has suffered. Prices have risen, and most importantly, with the caravans left to go elsewhere, I must find alternative ways to procure knowledge. Why? Just this week, I was enraged by the audacity of the intrusion into my affairs. I, the rightful heir to a considerable estate, was forced to suffer the indignity of a physical inspection at what appeared to be a freshly fashioned gateway to the village where I was born. And then, to infer that I was bound by duty to prove my citizenship. My spouse was so manhandled that they were forced to spend the next week in their bedroom consumed by anxious thoughts. watch these ramparts crumble than allow them to destroy my spirit. I will find a way to circumvent this oppressive state and preserve my legacy at all costs.
Dr. Wendy is crazy. It is deplorable in the highest degree for the people to distrust our presence because of the detestable business of our progenitors. Urkham is the place of my birth, yet here I write you in haste with the fire to my diction. These cretins would penalize us for our very existence. They eye us with such apprehension that it preys upon my anxieties at every stretch. A pox on their wild superstitions. Oh, how I wish I were back in university. Dr. Wendy sounds like a douche.
They're all kind of douches.
The players with the most VP immediately gains 2 creepy. Do we have to reset all this?
Yes. I mean, it'll probably tell us where to put this, but so you'll be here.
Lame. All players who have not resolved their obsession cards do so now. Your obsession card will be altered on the next page depending on whether the obsession was completed or not completed.
Okay. The xenophobic tendencies of the population marry well with those of an extreme position. Those who display more conventional scientific aptitudes are looked upon with distrust. If you did not complete your obsession, draw a maladjustment for this generation. Awesome.
What are you doing, Dakota? Dakota. Get out of there. We're trying to steal your sister's toys. Hey, watch out, girl. You can't use those. Your teeth are too sharp.
Cool.
Okay, did you not complete yours? Okay. If germs completed their obsession, they gain the infamy card. If they did not, they gain the rising star card. If Wendy completed their obsession, they gain limitless knowledge. I did, so I will take limitless knowledge.
Okay, rising star.
Are these like a one-time, or do I
No,
get this
you do
every
that
time I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay. Good to know. Okay, discard and return all other obsession cards to the scenario box.
Done.
Your obsession card now lists a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Next to the red diamond is a new penalty rule that you must follow. This penalty affects an action. The penalty is in addition to any normal rewards you would receive. Turn to page 24 of the Village Chronicle. Place the suspicion marker on 6. And the pitchfork, 1 space to the left. Return all memorial bricks to the scenario box. There you go. Oh, page 14, not 24. Oof. Okay. With the town's isolation in full force, the cost of business has increased. Any space with a $1 payment symbol requires the player to pay $1 to take the action listed. Verification of identity. As a registered citizen in the district, you must undergo strict government background check and perform civic duty obligations. You must place your self-piece on the town hall as an action once this generation. When you visit, click here to complete your verification. If you have not verified, you will lose 4 VP and an estate upgrade of your choice, if possible. Click here for an explanation of the church location if needed.
We did just pay different amounts to
Yeah.
reduce our creepiness.
We got
Seems
that.
pretty straightforward.
Okay, and then click here at the end of the round. Oh, it totally was not showing the screen on that. Oops, sorry.
Oh well.
This is why you can't have nice things. Okay. So, top of round or top of generation.
Yes.
Top of generation is we get new things.
Yep. One each. Plus any things here that you get for a generation. I get $2. And we get one resource of our choice. Out of our storage shed.
Yes.
I'll take a chemical, please.
By the way, I get to ignore all effects of being overtaken by the angry mob.
Yes, I'm aware.
That means that my creepy can go up as high as it wants, right?
Yeah.
And I can still go to town?
Yeah.
Fuckers. Okay, and then top of round, we get 3 coins each.
Yes.
I get 4, because I'm special.
And one experiment of our choice. You want an A, B, or C?
C, please.
And we will now use level 3 estate upgrades. Crematorium.
Not the crematorium. Yikes.
Oh, start of generation. Oh, you already got yours. Okay. Oh, and I get 1 for this guy.
Who's the first player?
You are.
Okay, I am going here. Do I have to pay $2 to get 2 animals? Or just $1? I think it's $1.
Any space with a dollar symbol requires the player pay $1 to take the action list.
I guess 2. Lame. Okay.
Oh, I read this wrong. I'm changing my... Can I have a body?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, and we're going here. I'm paying $1 for a chemical, please.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Hey!
Hi, folks!
Hey, Duchess! Thank you for the raid!
Yeah!
How exciting! Welcome, y'all. We just started the 3rd generation of my father's work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun little way to start a Friday. Hey, Duchess, so what were
Welcome.
you playing? So excited. I hope that never gets old. Do you think that there's anybody that like gets rated and is like, ugh? It's like Christmas
Probably.
morning. It's like Christmas morning every time.
I'm glad.
All my turns on BGA. And a huge announcement. Oh, what's the announcement? Can we know, or is it a secret? I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always fun to get rated. You know what panic it is? It's like always exciting. Yeah, I'm with you, Cosmic. What was the... What? Okay. See, and I've been
What?
saying that we need more conventions like when it's not 1 billion degrees outside. So what is the convention? The RoseCon in Green Lake, Wisconsin. That's amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's putting that on?
Yeah. Give us some details. It's Duchess Con.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So it is truly Duchess Con.
Congratulations. Having worked on conventions before, that's a lot. So,
Yes.
yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
More details will be announced in March. All right, we'll pay attention.
We will be waiting for them. Congratulations. ROSE is an acronym. What's it an acronym for? Even the dogs outside are excited about this. I'm on the staff for a couple of conventions, an event planner, so now I'm doing my own. That is... Wow, congratulations. That is... Jeremy's going to go get the dogs so they can come celebrate with us too. Congratulations, like, that is such retreat of strategic experience. Okay. So is it just like an all-out gamer con, like... Or is it for like specific niches within gaming? Here, let's give them, or I guess we'll find out in March. Board games, our favorite thing. Yeah, this is Barbara. She wants to celebrate with us. Can we like cheers her hands? Hi. Oh, treaty. I'm having treaties to celebrate. Okay, here you go. And this is Herc. And Herc is having a treaty to celebrate. And then here's Dakota. You see her little snouty sticking in. No, y'all leave your sister alone. Oh! Here's Dakota over to the side. She's a little old. That big white dog looks like my Nova. Yes, she is a Great Pyrenees. She's a rescue dog.
Herc, get out of there.
She's a rescue. All of our dogs are rescue dogs. I looked for a dog for like a month, and I saw her. There was like a page full of like little bitty thumbnails, and I saw her and was like, "That is my dog," and we had to go get her. And now she's my best friend. Yes. And then we have a little husky who's hiding behind us, and our puppy Barbara. Okay, so Duchess, if you have a Great Pyrenees, I feel like you feel this right now.
Her. Come here.
I feel like you feel this right now. This is our puppy down here, Barbara. We just adopted her, and she is a German Shepherd. We have 6 dogs. That's my world.
Her.
Yeah, it's... it's the world that we love, right? Like, we would never do anything, never want anything else besides that. Most of the time.
Herc has to let us know anytime a leaf falls in the yard.
Hey, Panda! So glad to see you, too. This is, like, such a nice way to do a Friday night. Am I right?
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah,
Thanks for dropping by to watch us grind our way through.
Yes, so we're trying to play games that we love. play games we love in February, and I was like, let's play My Father's Work, even though it's kind of a spooky season game. I feel like it's a year-round game, so, you know.
We're almost there. Last generation.
I have to raid and run. Okay. Lurkaway, congratulations on
seriously.
RoseCon. Like, we will be looking for the details, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really exciting. And we've never been to Wisconsin. We can mark Wisconsin
We
off of
have
our
not.
list, Jeremy.
I feel like we've been just about everywhere around it
We have.
without being in
We
Wisconsin.
have. Okay, so we are literally at the top of the round.
Yes.
Of the third
Let's
generation
turn
of My
this
Father's
off.
Work. So have y'all played this game? We got it at Gen Con 2022. 2022, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went here. I got 2 animals. It is now your turn.
Is it? No,
Oh,
we each
no,
go
you-
in one place.
okay.
I got a chemical, so now it's your turn again.
Now it is, in fact, my turn again. What do I want to do, though? That is the question. I have to, I'm going to send my homie down here and spend my owl to do this small mammal vivisection.
Nice.
Yummy. And get my 2 biology cubes. All right.
Okay.
I am red. Jeremy is purple, by the way. Okay, while you decide what you're doing, I'm going to go get them some water so they'll stop drinking out of the toilet.
They won't.
It's halfway full.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Jeremy, do you need a drink or anything while I'm over here?
No, I'm okay, honey. Thank you, though.
Okay, Barbara. I see you, girl. I see you. Okay. Oh, and now we're in ads.
All right.
Allegedly.
I'm going to the bank.
Okay. So you get $2?
4. Because I'm doing it twice.
There you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. We're not doing that.
Oh, wait. Did I get my 2 for the start of the generation?
No, you didn't, because I didn't know you needed it. Come here, baby.
That may change my calculus. Sorry. Here.
That's okay.
So instead, I am going to go here to the foundry. And pay $2 for 2 years, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Hurt. Thank you for that.
Oh my word.
Glad that happened during an ad break.
That's my dog.
Oh my god.
Oh, I do love her. I once again got myself and my spouse mixed up. Okay. Who can do estate affairs?
Anyone.
Can these guys do estate affairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send this guy down here to do estate affairs.
It's like the one safe thing for anyone to do in your house.
Sure. Okay, and that's gonna get me a coin. and occult knowledge. Okay.
This guy is going to go perform body purification.
Oh my god.
That'll get me...
Look at this. Can you see her? Just all up in her business.
Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, VP.
These two little sisters down here. What do y'all think they're gossiping about? Do you need me to do your VP?
I got it.
Okay.
Those go back to the supply.
Okay.
And I get a blue and black, please.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
One of these guys. Oh yeah, I need to discard that. Alright.
I'm going to send my wife over here. She's going to spend $2 to pick up a chemical.
Cool.
Neat. Oh man, this game stresses me out, Jeremy.
I know. I'm gonna go here, spend a buck, get a servant.
Okay. Okay. I am gonna send. What do I want to do? Man. Oh my god, these dogs are running on the inside. Okay. I'm gonna come down here and do estate affairs again. It's gonna get me an occult knowledge.
What is going on with our dogs?
I know. And a coin. Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
This guy is going to the bank.
So you've got $2.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Big papa down here. Oh, Barbara's got her wishbone.
Alright. That does it.
Okay.
Wait, where's... Oh, here it is. We went to the next round. Alright. Everybody comes home.
We replace the things?
Yes.
Okay. Journal of Wendy, 24 July, 1897. Tonight I received a smarmy gentlewoman for dinner who introduced herself as the new proprietor of a local warehouse. The purpose of her visit was immediately clear and especially brazen. There was one reason why anyone would invest in a declining town such as Arkham, and Her resultant smirk was confirmation. Illicit trade. The smuggling business is booming as the town's relations with the country deteriorate. This I know. The immediate benefits are enticing. However, with any agreement that stretches the law, there may be consequences. I'm sure it is nothing life-threatening, but still is a gamble worth taking. Can I have the mouse? Oh, cool. Once per round, each player may visit the smuggler's dock location in town. Upon visiting, gain 2 ingredients of your choice. Then, click the storybook to determine the consequences of your indiscretion. Turn to page 15 of the Village Chronicle. Carefully pick up the storybook device and hand it to the player with the least BP.
Smuggler's Dock, huh? Okay. This passage is read in full view of all players. Okay, so I guess I'll read this out loud. A controlled release. Collected notes, Germs, 27 September 1900. My cousins and I have come to an agreement as of earlier today that I believe we should have spoken of much sooner. The topic came about as we were discussing our various sundry interests, and like the pendulum tick of a long case clock, our words kept returning to the stifling environment in which we now found ourselves. I'll be quick with it. We resolved to turn a resounding negative into a boon. One of the distinct bonuses of being located near an entire town surrounded by a large wall is that it provides excellent controls for an experiment. Without the means to escape, our scientific methods could be indulged with a little consequence. Choose. Retrieve the 3 collaborative experiments from the scenario box. The player with the least VP now chooses the type of collaborative experiment that all players will be working towards. This determines which of the 3 experiments will be unleashed. To be completed, this experiment will require multiple players to complete experiments of that type this round. Okay.
Do I get to know, or I don't think I can see what you're choosing?
Yeah, you can.
I don't think so.
Because it's got to determine... okay, collaborative.
I don't think so. I think it's a secret. Scroll back up to the top. Because it said...
It says the passage is read in full view of all players.
Well, okay.
Oh
my goodness.
Well, I mean, you can certainly know our choices. A robot servant that prepares meals with lasers. A fabric that cannot become stained. Or injecting an agitated gorilla with hormones and radium. I mean, it's hard to turn that one down.
I don't like the sounds of this. Do you not need to pull those out?
No, I know what they are.
Oh, okay.
To properly introduce the creation to a captive audience, 3 collaboration tokens must be gained by completing an engineering experiment. The player who gains the most tokens will gain an additional 4 VP.
Well, I've got some good news for you.
Place a robot servant that prepares meals with lasers experiment face up on the table. Discard the remaining collaborative experiments. Then retrieve 3 tokens and place them on the collaborative experiment. Warning, completing this experiment will definitely destroy City Hall, meaning that you will not have to place your meaning that you will not have to place your self token onto it. Also, it may have other more dire consequences.
Great.
I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all for blowing up City Hall and not having to do that BS registration.
I'm not registering. That never ends well.
Also, who cares what happens to this town?
Okay.
All right. Uh-oh. Any player with a key to the city cannot visit this location.
What?
You can't go to the smuggler's dock.
Okay. I don't need to.
Okay, top of round.
Can we turn this thing off?
Yes.
Okay. Top of round. Here's your money.
What would Madame like?
No. Okay. I think I'll take this. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Is our music still playing? Why is it so quiet?
I can turn the speaker up.
Will you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm actually not sure why it's so quiet. It shouldn't be. Because we were using it as part of Eat the Rack yesterday.
That song is called Mailer Demon. I felt like when we were playing Eat the Rack that the sound was blowing me away, so I kept turning it down.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, can...
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god. Go back. Go back.
Alright, well, my wife is going to go to the builder's office. And these all cost me one less. So I'm going to buy this automated lab for $1 and then pay $2 to place it. And that gets me this guy back. Sensory
Okay.
deprivation
Did it stop
tank.
playing?
Why does this keep happening?
Okay. Did you finish your turn?
Yep.
Sending my homie down here to pay $1 and pick me up a... Oh, the deer is back. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay.
Can I have an animal and a chemical, please?
Okay. And then you gotta turn on the storybook.
Yep. Letter from 27 September 1907. I ask you to disregard the rumors that I have merely invested capital into this venture to gain illicit produce. It is a humble shipping dock, and my visits during the evening are simply to assess matters of inventory. I take offense to any suggestion otherwise. Please choose your name and add it to the ledger. Politics as usual. Letter from Germs, 13 January 1911. I will not carry on this farce any longer. I admit that I smuggled goods from the docks. This I would do again, I swear. As it is an affront to my sensibilities that I should be so deprived of the resources which I require just to appease these peons. It does not matter. The public is too focused on recent events, and it is an act that everyone has engaged in. I suspect there will be little to no repercussions. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I suspect, and I was correct.
Okay. I'm coming down here. I myself. No, that's my spouse. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to perform 2 experiments.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to do is a mobility enhancement device. It's going to cost me a gear, an animal, and a yellow engineering cube. Not very excited about that.
Okay.
It's going to get me one of these. Oh, great news. Okay. For my second experiment, I am going to make a sinister metal mask.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it's going to cost me...
Why do I feel like that's going to increase your creepy?
Yep. But I don't care. Okay, so that's obviously going to take an occult. It is going to take this gear. It's going to take this. It's going to take my engineering. This is coming over here too. It's going to give me a creepy. I don't care. And that is going to get me 312 VP. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Not a fan.
No?
Not a fan, bro. I got me 2 of these. And a ring. Okay.
Alright, well, I am also going to perform some experiments.
Don't
First,
let me get in your way there, buddy.
I'm going to make an electric organ. Plays ominous music or replaces a body part. That's going to get me a creepy. And 6 VP. And then I'm going to make a reverse fire extinguisher.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
I found this particularly useful when there is no fire nearby. And that gets me... It reduces my insanity by 1. And gets me a gear.
Okay.
And 5 VP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that... the organ was an engineering thing, so I will take this. And do we immediately do this? Well, I'll turn it on if we do. Anytime a player completes an engineering experiment, they take a token, place it in their quarters. Player who gets the most tokens, waiting for... Click here at the end of the round to... Or, well...
to move to the next round.
Okay, so,
So
yeah,
that's just to get
yeah,
VP.
I guess we wait until the end of the
Yep.
round
Oh, boy.
to unleash the robots.
Oh boy. Love that for us.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. My homie's gonna come down here.
These guys shouldn't have been such assholes, is all I'm saying.
Jeremy. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna make an inside-out crocodile.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me my deer. Don't know how you make a deer into a crocodile, but
Mad
science.
science.
Yep. Got my biology. That's gonna take care of this guy. So that's gonna get me 1, 2 of those.
Did you ever watch any of those science shows when you were a kid?
6, 7. Heck yeah.
Like Bill Nye?
Bill Nye was a little bit past my time, but do you remember the
mine
kind of
too.
older guy that was on Nickelodeon? That kind of looked like Gene Wilder in Willy Wonka?
I don't know if it's the same guy, but I was going to say, everybody always talks about Bill Nye and Mr. Wizard.
That's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh,
Mr.
Mr. Wizard?
Wizard.
Okay.
Yeah.
But my science kid show was Beekman's World, which I feel like nobody else watched.
I don't know what that is.
It was exactly like those others. It was just a dude in a ridiculous lab coat.
And that got me an animal. Eagle. Okay. Owl. Owl!
Can I have a chemical, please?
Sure. Because you asked nicely.
Oh, and I have to pay $1 for that. Which I shall do.
Okay. I'm gonna come down here to do some estate affairs. Just in case. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that gets me an occult knowledge. And I would like a card. I would like an A card, please.
Okay.
Oh my god. These dogs are rotten.
Okay. My houseboy is going to come down here.
Oh, you're about to do the big one?
I am spending a chemical and a gear. And I
Okay.
have an A, a B, or A, a B, and another B here.
Yep.
And then 3 C's.
Okay.
So I am creating the time machine.
Okay.
And that gets me 2 creepy and 2 of these. And 19 victory points.
I'll let you handle that. That's a big move. Humble Henderson over here refuses to count out loud. Okay. I'm sending my spousey here to the library. Pay $1 to get a green token.
I am conducting estate affairs. Can I have $1, please? That was my last one.
That was my, I'm out.
Okay. End the round. Complete all end of round actions. And this is the last round.
Replace these guys?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm nervous.
What can go wrong?
What's the worst that can happen? Okay, perform all start a round. So I gave you your coins.
Mm-hmm.
Do we replace these?
I did.
Okay.
Select an experiment. Alright. Were all collaboration tokens collected? Yes. Newsprint, the Arkham Mercury, 15 March 1912. Do you need to...
I will in a second.
Okay. 4 dead and several injured after a calamity of epic proportions occurred yesterday in our fair city of Arkham. While the cause of the sudden implosion and subsequent spread of detritus remains unknown, officials confirm the complete destruction of the town hall. The player with the most collaboration tokens gains 4 VP. Drums loses 2 creepy.
Will you move me ahead 4, please?
Yep.
Way to go and lose 2 creepy, creeper. It's because you're the cursor.
I was the cursor. Journal of Germs, 15 March 1912. Experiment notes. A robot servant that prepares meals with lasers. Possibly a flawed idea from the beginning and admittedly not our best overall craftsmanship. The robot butler almost immediately began to indiscriminately fire lasers literally everywhere. Our demonstration was very brief in City Hall before we all retreated to a safer distance and observed the easily avoidable chaos that we had caused. The City Hall was engulfed in flames in minutes. Dreadful, really. However, undaunted, the experiment continued its path of destruction until we were able to subdue it with our hastily prepared antidotal serum. You have a robot antidote? What?
It's all.
The bank was the next target of our experiment's seemingly arbitrary rage. Perhaps it was the promise of glittering treasure within that caught its attention, or more likely it was the soldiers stationed out front who fired upon it repeatedly with a handgun. Either way, the soldier was given a premature burial under the falling stone and girders that burst from the structure as it was torn apart quite violently, and the path of rampage continued. Click to see the experiments. Rampage continues. It was unfortunate to see the library, however limited its collection and provisional its overall design, collapse in a pile of dust, books, and blood. Our creation paused for a brief moment, the entirety of its form shaking violently in the center of town. Suddenly, with a blinding flash and a resultant shockwave which shattered the windows of all nearby businesses, it exploded. The vibrant display was admittedly so engrossing that for a moment I imagined the town folks had simply been stunned into silence, at least until several spontaneously burst into flames. With nowhere to escape, the remaining townsfolk desperately attempted to douse the fires and rushed to the aid of the injured. We watched from our cliffside seclusion as pandemonium gripped the populace.
We are bad people.
Move the marker 3 spaces to the left. A brightly colored carriage arrived today. Its occupants quickly dislodged themselves, and through a series of minor alterations, the shutters of the wagon were opened to create an informal display counter with a fabric awning above. Against the monochrome and misty gray stone of the castle walls, the impromptu market looked positively alluring.
Neither one of us can go.
In turn order, any player with a market token may choose to purchase any number of goods at the traveling caravan. Yep. Turn to page 18 of the Village Chronicle. Can't wait to see this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oi.
Oi, indeed.
Oi, oi, oi. Okay. So I'm the first player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the top boy. I'm gonna send this guy out here to the general store. Just trying to start out a little easy here.
$1 for 2 spaces.
I'm gonna send my wife down to do some estate affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get an A?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use occult tokens to do this?
No. Unfortunately. I'm sending a servant to the builder's office. And buying a clock tower.
Okay, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna perform a couple of experiments. First things first, I am going to pay a chemistry, a coffin, 4 chemistries, 2 occulties, and that is going to give me my dear immortality.
Nice.
And 2 creepy. Good thing that doesn't affect me. Will you move me forward 21, please? That's you, not me.
Oh.
That seemed like a lot to be 21.
That's 21.
Okay, for my second experiment, I am going to pay another chemistry. I'm going to pay Pigwidgeon over here. And that is going to do my initial animal trials. It is going to get me 2 chemistry and 1 biology.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's not anything. Daylight and $1 short every time.
Going to the docks. Can I have...
Can we update this right here?
Oh, yes. Two chemicals, 1 animal, and 1 gear, please.
Okay, say this one more time.
2 chemicals, 1 animal, and 1 gear. Thank you.
Okay. I am going to.
Hold on, I gotta do this.
Okay.
See if I have consequences.
You don't want to read that out loud?
It was exactly the same thing I read before.
Oh, okay.
I gained 1 for being weird.
Nice, nice.
Sure thing.
Okay, I'm gonna pay a lot of money to send homie here to pick up the sensory deprivation tank to
Okay.
gain 3 knowledge. of my choice. Okay.
All right. Igor is going to come down here and create the perfect evil laugh,
The perfect evil laugh, huh?
which apparently requires an animal and some chemicals.
Cool. Okay.
Not sure how that works, but there we go.
Okay.
And that gets me 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And creepy, but really, who cares at this point?
Can't go to town.
I know.
Okay. So for my last move of this game, I am going to record knowledge. I am going to turn in 3 of these. Give myself a full biology knowledge.
Okay.
I don't have money to pay for it.
You can demolish something else. Alright, well, I don't think this is going to make any difference. You have 1. I'm just going to do both of my final things here together. Pay these. And this will get me a chemical, which I'll pay to do this one, that's fine. So it's going to be a total of 6, 7, 8, 9.
Where am I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Slacking on my job over here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm out.
The wait years of 3rd generation has ended. Perform any end of round actions before continuing. Who cares? We're at the end of the game. All players who have not resolved their obsession cards do so now. How many upgrades do you have? We're tied. So I actually completed this. Have the most or tied estate upgrades at the end of the generation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I did not complete mine.
Okay. This is resolved. Here to move on to final scoring. Each estate upgrade is worth 1 VP. Any additional points from vanity, adding additional points from vanity estate upgrades. Score minus 3 VP for any maladjustments gained at the end of this generation. The player with the most points is the winner of the game.
Okay.
So each of these is worth 1? Okay.
Well, if we have the same amount,
Yeah.
we should just skip
Yeah.
that part. But then...
I've got 4 more from a rose garden, but you have a lot more than
10... I have 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
that. Okay. Well, I feel good. You didn't beat me as badly as I thought you were going to.
Yeah, no, you kept talking about. I'm like, bro, I don't know if we're playing the same game or. Okay. Can we turn this off?
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun way to start the weekend. Sitting here for 3-4 hours, hanging out with our best friends.
Yeah.
Now it's time to raid. Pay it forward a little bit. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 106 or 116, and you have 111. Who would y'all like to raid? I'm looking to see who's online. We've got Cardboard on
this.
tap. Oh, okay. Wendy, 25 June 1926. Oh.
Oh, wait. No. No, go back. Oh.
Okay.
Well.
Trombone Dalek is online. Cardboard on tap is online. Does anybody have preferences about where we go? Heavy Cardboard is online. Nerds of the West, Age of Eon Kickstarter preview. That sounds kind of exciting.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for hanging out with us today, y'all.
This has been truly a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful way to start the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, congratulations to Duchess if she's watching this.
Yeah. Okay. Unless anybody has preference, I'm gonna go. Well, she appears to have gone offline, or they appear to have gone offline. So let's go see Cardboard on tap. How's that sound?
Sounds great to me.
Why am I trying to raid there? You've got all the stuff to do this, so let's make this happen.
Okay.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all in the chats. Cardboard on tap.
There we go.
Okay. This has been so nice. Your heart is really full right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all.